yo! It's Mr. Harland here, coming to you live, although really it isn't really live, with a hot story coming out of Minnesota. A Minnesota State Senator and Air Force vet Nicole Mitchell is facing burglary charges and stripped of committee assignments as she resists calls for her resignation. Now that's just crazy. What does the state senator need to do burglary for? Well, I have no idea. But let's get into this and figure out what's going on. Because that shit wouldn't fly here in Missouri. I can tell you that. Or any state, really, if people are smart enough, not dumb. Nicole Mitchell, who's 49, was stripped of the committee assignments on Sunday. She was charged with first-degree burglary after allegedly breaking into her stepmother's house on April the 22nd. Minnesota Majority Leader Aaron Murphy said that Mitchell's case is tragic. Right. The Minnesota... Excuse me there. Oof. That was nasty. Oh, yeah. The Minnesota State Senator and Air Force vet facing burglary charges has been stripped of committee assignments. On Sunday morning, Minnesota Senator Majority Leader Aaron Murphy announced Democrat Nicole Mitchell, who's 49, will be relieved of her committee assignments and removed from caucus meetings. Mitchell, who also worked as a meteorologist, allegedly broke into her stepmother's home on April 22nd in an attempt to retrieve her late father's possessions. She was charged with one count of first-degree burglary, a felony in the state of Minnesota, and was released on the condition she does not contact her stepmother Mitchell. Well, Mitchell has denied she broke into the home and ignored calls for her resignation. Murphy called Mitchell's situation tragic and revealed the case has been referred to the Senate's Subcommittee on Ethical Conduct. Imagine it was called ethical contact. I bet that's a thing. The day after the alleged burglary, state lawmakers called for Mitchell to resign. This behavior is unbecoming of a member of the legislature, and she needs to resign from the Senate immediately. Senate Minority Leader Mark Johnson sent a statement on Tuesday. Mitchell has said at the time of the alleged incident she was trying to retrieve some items that belonged to her late father Rod, who passed away in March 2023. The suspect went on to accuse her stepmother of no longer speaking with her about her father's possessions. In a statement, Mitchell said that her stepmother is suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Wow. On Wednesday, a judge slapped Mitchell with a restraining order as she appeared in court over Zoom. Police said that Mitchell admitted to leaving her home in Woodbury at 1 a.m. as she planned to drive to Detroit Lakes, where her late father lived with her stepmother. She told authorities she went there to retrieve a flannel shirt, his cremated remains or his ashes, pictures, and other sentimental items. Mitchell's attorney, Bruce Ringstrom Sr., said in an interview the dispute arose out of a fractured relationship between the senator and her stepmother that has been aggravated by age-related issues. It's not exactly the wicked stepmother from Cinderella, Ringstrom said. Ringstrom said he is sure that there will be internal discussions among Senate Democrats regarding her future, but she's entitled to a presumption of innocence until proven guilty. He said he told her to suppress her instincts as a media person, a weather person, and politician, and told her that she agreed to hold her tongue and say nothing. But in a post on Facebook, Mitchell later denied stealing. She did not, however, explain why she entered the home without permission in the middle of the night in the first place. Like so many families, mine is dealing with the pain of watching a loved one decline due to Alzheimer's and associated paranoia. This has been a true tragedy for our family, and my hope it can return to being a private matter, Mitchell wrote. Well, when you commit burglary, it's no longer a private matter, especially if you're a state senator, dingbat. Jesus Christ. That's public record. You know, if you're a state senator and you do that shit, you're supposed to serve the people, not steal from them. Well, politicians love to steal, but we're not going to talk about that. Oh, no. Her father died in March of 2023 at the age of 72, according to his obituary. He had been married to Mitchell's stepmother for over 40 years, it said. I know I did something bad, the criminal complaint quoted Mitchell essay. Mitchell was dressed in all black and wearing a black hat when she was arrested, the complaint said. The officer said he discovered a flashlight near her that was covered with a black sock, apparently modified to control the amount of light coming from it. The lawmaker acknowledged entering through a basement window that had been propped open with a black backpack, the complaint said. Officers found her Senate ID inside it. She claimed her stepmother had given her a laptop found in her backpack way back when, but the stepmother disputed that. The senator, who has a degree in law, well, a law degree, also indicated that she also got caught soon after entering. Need some water there. Yeah, and she even said the stepmother said in an interview that she's afraid of her stepdaughter. She also said that although most of her husband's ashes were buried, she sent Mitchell a miniature container with some of them in there. Ringstrom however said that account is not totally accurate. Mitchell was a meteorologist with the United States military KSTP-TV, Minnesota Public Radio, and the Weather Channel before she was elected in 2022 from a suburban St. Paul district. Mitchell represents the 47th district that has 85,000 residents. Her district includes the city of Woodbury outside of St. Paul. During her time in the Senate, Mitchell has worked on policies relating to veterans, child protection, and climate change. She also helped introduce a bill calling for criminal penalties for those who fail to meet safe firearm storage standards, while also co-authoring a bill proposing incarcerated people in the state to be relocated from prisons to their last stated address. On her campaign page, Mitchell noted that for an end-of-session party in 2023, she planned to hold a fundraiser to continue work on reproductive rights, climate change, voting rights, gun safety, trans rights, and addressing hunger in Minnesota. Mitchell was born in Fargo and raised in Minnesota, with her family moving to Woodbury in 1986, according to her official bio. She was editor-in-chief of her high school newspaper and was elected Woodbury Days Princess. She joined the military out of high school and worked for the Air National Guard as a weather observer, then forecaster. During her time in the military, she served as a meteorologist for the Air Force's Hurricane Hunters, which flies planes into storms to gather details before they impact America. She flew into Hurricanes Charlie, Katrina, Wilma, and Harvey. As both a well-respected communicator, military member, and scientist, Nicole is often personally requested for speaking events and engagement in the military community, her bio reads. Well, they probably aren't going to do that anymore. She earned her bachelor's degree from the University of Minnesota and worked for a TV station in Duluth as an assignment manager. She later started to do the TV weather. Mitchell worked as a TV meteorologist in Rapid City, South Dakota, South Bend, Indiana, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Air Force vet moved back to Minnesota in 2016 to start a family. Her son is now 5. and worked for TV and radio as a meteorologist before running for office. Mitchell obtained her foster care license in 2018 and provided for her 6 kids in full-time care, including 3 with special needs. Mitchell's next court appearance is set for June 10th, 2024. Now, honestly, if you ask me, a person who is supposed to be working for the people, if you're going to commit burglary, you should no longer, I don't want you representing me anymore. I would like you to spend some time in, jail. But it is true. She is innocent until proven guilty, until otherwise the evidence comes out that she in fact did it. But, I don't know. If you ask me, if you're getting arrested outside of a home that is your stepmother's house specifically, and you're wearing all black and you have a black sock over the flashlight to control how much light is coming out, I would say you're pretty guilty. But like I said, she's innocent until proven guilty. And this is what I think. Do I think it's going to become a big case? You never know. But anyways, if you like today's video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Share with family and friends. And leave a comment in the comments section down below on what you'd like to see next, because I would like to make a list of things I could do. If you've got something on your mind that you want to hear me talk about, put it in the comment section down below, and I will write it down on a piece of paper. I'll have a nice list, and I will do it every Monday. 2 videos every Monday, or I just might make it 1, depending on how long it is. But anyways, that's going to be it for video number 1. Thanks for watching, and yeah, let's go Cardinals. my superstars. See you next video.